Welcome everybody, this is Pablo from Style Systems, your image consultant. For more information, go to stylesystems.net. So for this video I wanted to talk about something that is very important, very important, because now it's the holidays. It will be New Year's Eve, the resolutions, New Year, New Me, all these things. And what I really want to talk about is how people want to turn their weaknesses into their strengths. And this is a total and absolutely total lie, okay? Let me explain you why. There's no way that you're going to turn your weaknesses into your strengths, because they go together. The fact is that you're trying to change yourself because you think that being weak or having a weakness is something wrong, like there's something negative about it. But we're all not strong all the time. It's okay if you're not strong all the time. The fact is that they go together, and together they create you. Both the weaknesses and the strengths. It's like the picture, the image, the yin and the yang. They go together. Both the weaknesses, they have a strength within themselves, and both the strengths, they also have a weakness within themselves. And together they create the yin and the yang. So instead of trying to turn them into something that they're truly not, a weakness is a weakness. Instead of being played by them, that is the problem. The fact that you think that you can change your weaknesses is simply because you are being played, you are being used by them instead of you using them. You think that a weakness defines you, and a weakness will not define you, but a strength will not define you either. What defines you is something that only you have the key to come up with that. Only you can say that. So don't allow a strength or a weakness to dictate the terms of your life and to define who you are, my friends. So let me give you an example. Whatever strength you think you have right now, these are my strengths, blah blah blah, I know it inside out. That very same strength could easily turn into a weakness, because what is a strength for you in this context, maybe in the country that you live in, could be interpreted in a different way, in a different context, in a different country, in a different company even. So a strength in a company can turn into a weakness in another company. And I'm talking about companies. It could be something else. It could be something different. So think about it for a second. A weakness could be a strength as well, depending on the context. So instead of focusing and putting all of your attention into that, like, oh, weaknesses and strengths, and oh, it's all about that. Instead of trying to change them, use them, embrace them. Embrace them. They're part of you. They're part of who you are. Let me give you an example. Ever since I was born, I was told that one of my biggest weaknesses was that I talk too much. My mom, she was always getting citations from school because I was talking all the time, and I was doubting all the time. I was doubting my teachers. Like, why do you say that? That's not true, or explain me why, and blah blah blah. So my mother was always getting citations from little Pablo. He's always speaking up, and when he's not supposed to, and this and that, and he talks too much, and this and that and that. Now I get paid from people all around the globe to listen to me talk. They pay me to talk on seminars and online as well. Now I talk in front of a fucking camera to do my YouTube videos and so on. So that, which was in quotes a weakness, it's not that I turned it into a strength. It was never a weakness. Or if it was a weakness, it was a weakness in that point, in that particular context. Because in the school, they required me to be a little good kid, just putting your head down and shutting the fuck up and so on. And that's why I never ever liked school, and I dropped out of school. But that's not the point. Maybe I will do another video talking about that. So that was a weakness in that particular case. And then it's not that I turned it into a strength, it's just that I use them. I use all of these things. Another thing could be my English. My English is not the best one. I have an accent because I come from Mexico City, and this and this and that. I could easily pay someone to teach me how to speak properly, speak proper English, and to take away my accent and so on, so on, so on. But that also can be one of my strengths. That could be one of my differentiators, and that could help me to building up my brand. The fact that I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm like, hey, what's up? Or, I don't know. I'm not going to talk like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm coming from Manfred Style Systems. Or do some sort of a fucking accent that it's not truly mine. Like, welcome, guys. This is Pablo from Style Systems. People will be looking at me and be like, what the fuck's the matter with you, man? Like, shit. So, my point is, don't linger in a strength or weakness. Don't pay too much attention. Don't get lost in them, and don't be used by them. Sometimes you think that your weakness defines you, and you feel threatened. You feel anxious because people are gonna figure out that this is my weakness. Use it. It's not that you're turning it into a strength. Is that you are using that weakness. You're using it in a different context, and it will get you what you want. The same thing goes with your strength. One of my strengths is that I'm very passionate, very, very, very passionate, and sometimes even strong-headed. Like if I say I'm gonna do something, I will fucking do it. I don't care if I have to die. I will die for it. I'm gonna see it through. It could be very cool. It sounds very cool. It's one of my strengths and whatnot. But that sometimes turns into one of my weaknesses. I could give you an example with relationships. Sometimes you have to be more flexible. You don't have to be so stiff all the time and be like, no, this is what it is, and I said that I was going to do that. No, you have to be more flexible. So you could easily turn into one of my weaknesses. So instead of being used by them and feeling bad and feeling like, oh my God, this and that, I would rather use them. So that's the whole point of this video, and hopefully this made sense to you. Keep sending me your questions. Remember to subscribe, share this with someone that might benefit from this video. Leave me your comments, and don't forget to download my podcast, The Fashion Matrix. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on what else? Google Play, Spotify, Podomatic. Also, don't forget to get my books. You can get them on Amazon. You just type in Style Systems and my 7 books will pop up. Also, The Power of Image. Shout out to my program, my online school, and this is a movement now. And this is The Power of Image. You just simply go to stylesystems.net and you will see The Power of Image, my coaching program. And with that, I'm going to leave you. Be the best version of yourself. I will see you on the next one.